Well, this video did well.
So, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another custom Thomas Wooden Railway video, and I think we should get started.
So, first off, it is the snow machine. Now, I think most people know what the snow machine is. Snow machine. It first appeared in Season 5, and only Season 5. Man, there's not that many pictures of it, because it only appeared in the episode Snow, and you can barely see any of it. But, yeah. So I had to use my own interpretation for it, which is just a mix of everything. I added paint pen for the name on the bottom. And what I did for the propeller rotary blade is I used a silver Sharpie and did like black around it with a black Sharpie marker. Masked like a square off and did that. And yeah, I like how wide it is. Oh yeah, the chassis, it's something I do for a lot of my cardboard made rolling stock, but I took like some Rio chassis that like didn't even have a top. And I had to make sure the chassis was the correct direction because, you know, so you could push it because the engines can't pull the machine. Well, that was hard, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. There's a lot of little bobs like the chute at the top. And I gave it a little tail lamp, and yeah. Once again, like the chassis did not have a top. It was originally red. I painted it black, and it's all dark gray. I like how wide I made it. I definitely think that's a good part of it. I've never liked it when the snow machine doesn't look like tall or big or wide. A lot of the details are either in Sharpie. But yeah, there's not a lot of details at all. There's like some step ladders that shoot at the top. And, oh yeah, there's like a little plow at the front. But, other than that, that's the snow machine. Let's move on. Now, you might be wondering why there's just this random little chassis here. Well, as you can see, there's like tape rolled up. It's actually an attachment chassis. See this? This is like some coal car attachment thing. It's based off the one of the train cars from Tugs, if anyone's seen that. And I'm guessing now that you've seen it, you know what the function is. You just put it on there, on the tape, and this is kind of hard, but yeah. I think it looks pretty good. And yeah. Sadly, the wheels can't turn. I wish they could. But yeah, a lot of my older cardboard rolling stock that's made entirely out of it is like that. But, yeah. Anyway, that's not the only attachment. If I can just get it. Yep. This is based on, like, that, like the flatbed from Tugs. It was, used in Thomas and Friends for a long time. And it's just a single piece of cardboard with Lego poles in it. And yeah, it just stays there. It's attached. I don't think I've used it in any videos before. I might have, but yeah. Anyway, I'll just take it off and then show you the next thing. Now, last but not least is this thing which I have. Oh, okay, there it is. Come on. Okay, so. Anyway, this is like a little, locomotive transporter flatbed. It's yellow with hazard stripes at the front. And this one was the latest of the ones I made, though I still made it quite a while ago. And, it was used in one of my, funny little wooden railway advertisement videos, yeah, basically that's how it works. You put, like, a train car on it. And for some reason, I only blocked off the front, but yeah. I don't know, I like it. But, yeah, it doesn't stay the best. I wish I blocked off the other side there. It's a bit long as well, but you know. And I did use it for, you know. Oh yeah, it is long enough for a coupling to connect to it. Most of my magnets are from like really, really tiny magnets. They're actually the same types of magnets you use for acupuncture, but yeah, I think it looks good. Now, here are all the separate attachments. This is like the Tugs card. You know, the Tugs cold card that appeared in multiple episodes of the show whenever there was like a train going by. And I think it's probably my favorite. Just because, you know, it's pretty cool. I've barely seen any wooden railway custom Tugs things at all. But, yeah, especially none of, like, the dock railway anyway. And, here is the other piece of Tugs rolling stock, the flatbed. If, anyone knows that this appeared in Thomas, well, like the video. And the last is the little train transporter. And if you guys remember, it was what I used for Skarloey in that video. Yeah, you know. And, oh, dropped it. I think they are all pretty good. And on to the next one.
Now here we have a really old custom. It's one of my custom, like, train cars that I had as a kid when I was, like, really young. But it was so beaten up, I repainted it orange. And if I can, yeah. But it was one of my first ever customs ever back in, like, 2020 or, like, maybe even 2019. Yeah. Not the best, but, like, I don't know why. I just don't want to redo it because, I don't know, just nostalgia. I think it looks good. I think the side details are decent, but you can see kind of the paint chips on the bottom. Like, if you can see that. I don't know the company that made this type of train car, but yeah. I have another one that I didn't customize. They're the same type. They're not the same shade of orange, but like it's the same type of mold. I don't know the company name as I said, but yeah. You can see that I didn't really repaint the inside, and you can see like the paint cracks. Like all the paint chips you see are like from the original one. But yeah. I do honestly think it looks good. But yeah, I guess I kinda designed it kinda after like a 7-plank wagon, but I don't know. It's not meant to be that small. I just thought that looked good, but I don't know. I like it. I like having a nice piece of orange rolling stock. If there's one thing I don't like about it, though, it's the buffer detailing. I didn't use masking tape. I didn't really have any back then. So the buffers are kind of sloppy. And if you can kind of see, I think I've used this in a few videos, but I've gotten better at doing buffers now, and the coupling chain design is much different than how I do it now. There's like that weird square loop. I don't know what it was, but yeah. I think it looks good. I used Sharpie for the detailing. Yeah, that's not the best, but I don't know. It's one of my first ones. I have somewhat of a nice spot in my heart for it, so I just don't want to redo it. Now I see no better way to end this video than to have our last custom be my 2 custom brake vans. The first one I made was this one. It was made from some Orbrium brake van I got in this train pack, this Big Jigs train pack. I liked the design, but I didn't like how kind of cartoony looking it was. So I repainted it black, and I added the sort of walkway area. It's card that I did, and I added the I don't know what it's called, but it's that square piece on the side. Do you see it? Yeah, the square piece on the side is made out of cardboard, and I think originally I was going to add like sort of the like the front, like, you know, like the front area, I guess. But when I did, I don't know, I just kind of preferred the more simplistic design of it. And if you could see, I added a tail lamp to the back. But yeah, I think it looks good. It's pretty
pretty simple, I would say. Sometimes the paint chips on the wheels, which is annoying. Yeah, there's that tail lamp. But yeah. I'm running out of things to say. But yeah. Oh yeah, tail lamp again. What I do for my tail lamps is I cut out a piece of white tape to the best shape I can, and then I use a dry pen and like dip it in red and then just dot that. And you know, my fat fingers are getting in the way. I did the same for Martlin's tail lamp. I think it looks good. It's not really based on any specific brake van from the show. It's somewhat just kind of inspired by like the really common design of brake van, but like honestly, it's just kind of its own thing. I like how simple it is, yeah. And I don't know why, but the black really looks good to me. I don't know why, but but I think it would look worse if it was gray. I prefer how the black looks, definitely. Anyway, finish with that, and this is another brake van. This is a brake van that only appeared in the CGI series from like, I think it was season 16 to 20. Yeah, I wanted to make this one because I think it looks really good. But yeah, I forget its basis. I'll put the picture up on the screen of its basis. But yeah, I do know it was some narrow gauge brake van. So yeah, I painted it all gray. Once again, it's made from like some Brio chassis that didn't have a top. And yeah, tail lamp. What I did for like the side detailing is for like that door thing, it's actually card, and for like all the roof is white. What I do for my roofs is like I take a thin piece of cardboard and I peel it so I can make it more rounder easily, and then I paint it. There's an annoying like peel line in the gap paint, but I think it looks good. I think I've done like that peeling card thing to all the things I've made out of cardboard. Like if I can just get a... Yeah, my gunpowder van is made... My gunpowder vans are made like that, like same way, like the roof is also peeled card like that. Same as my custom utility van. And all my custom cardboard rolling stock that has a roof like that, or just buildings in general. Originally, I was going to have the front window be open, but that was so hard to do. Like it kept like that was so annoying. But yeah, I did keep the gap open. But yeah, like it was so hard. Like the supports kept bending and breaking. I did keep like a gap between, you know, the like that. I did keep a gap open through there, which I like. But because it was so hard to do the front, I just had it like a normal piece of cardboard with some black tape on it. And what I did for like the paneling details, it's cut tape, like cut gray tape, slightly a lighter shade, and for the the windows are gray. Yeah, but it's slightly a lighter shade. So you know, same thing with the door X panels. You know how the panels are kind of like an X, where you can kind of see the detailing. I think it's really good. Normally the paint's starting to chip around the wheels, but yeah, because this was originally a red chassis, I think. My voice isn't very good right now. I don't know why. Yeah. I am running out of things to say. Yeah. But that tape detailing is how I did basically everything. It's how I did that Martlin I just showed you. I might make a custom video on Martlin, which I bet he would love. But anyway, that's it for today. Though that's my custom random rolling stock that has no specific idea. I just think it was good. Yeah, hello guys, it's Martlin back. Anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed the custom video on the old coaches. and hopefully you'll enjoy this one. Thank you for watching, and good of the bye.